My name is Kristen Obar, and the game that I chose to do my reflective screencast on is Capture the Hula Hut, and this was done at Drew Middle School. This is a diagram of how the game is set up. There's two hula huts, which are these circles right here. And there's a bucket, and the object of the game was to try to get the ball down here, if you're on this team, and knock their hula over. And once you've done that, one of your goalies has to run on the outside of the court, gather the stuff for the hula hut, and run back on your side and attempt to build it. I modified my game on the spot by, we're on a football field and it was really difficult to try to keep one ball going. So what I did is I had 3 balls and I kept adding them just so there'd be different stuff for different kids to do so they wouldn't be standing around. I tried to ensure fairness for all the kids by keeping different balls going in, and I also tried to switch up the goalies all the time. Every time that I stopped, we swapped goalies to make sure that everybody's moving equally. Honestly, on the part where we're supposed to talk about how you allow the students to learn and assess student learning, I did more, which this was bad on my part. I was more refereeing what was going on. I should have done more skill cues and should have stopped and demonstrated how they're supposed to kick the ball, how to do certain things inside the game. But I've since then learned from that, and hopefully I won't do that again. The main way I would modify this game after I played it was, I think it was too big of a space that we're on. The balls kind of kept flying everywhere, and I had to kept stopping the play. The only thing I'd really change is I wouldn't play that game outside, because the balls just kept going anywhere and everywhere unless it was kind of like a smaller space. The football field that we're on wasn't a great place for us to play that game on. In my lesson plan, I didn't do a very great job with skill cues. That's something that I'm going to continue to work on, but I obviously have them right here. Just some of the stuff is you need to caress the ball in stride. Why? Because you keep the ball close to your body. Inside, outside sole, or laces is where you can kick the ball. Push firmly. Make sure you're always looking up to see where the defenders are, where your teammates are. And keep your ankle firm. Strike the ball with the instep of your foot, and if you can also strike the ball with the outstep of your foot. The corrective feedback that I got offered was I need to use more skill cues when I'm teaching instead of standing on the side, kind of refereeing the game. It's something that I need to do better about. The students struggled with keeping the game going. It seemed like every time I only had one ball out there, they would just get in a big pile and the ball would just stay there or it'd go out of bounds. Something they did well with, which I was kind of surprised by. I was kind of worried at first. Going to get their hula huts, they did pretty well with that, and they knew how to build them, and it wasn't a big surprise to them. They also did pretty well with the whole game as a whole, other than like the balls going everywhere, but that was kind of a management issue that I had to deal with. The main thing that I would have done differently in this lesson is, this is pretty much me reiterating some of the things I already said, is I would definitely not have done it outside, and I would definitely have used more skill cues. I just kind of stand over to the side and refereed everything, and my grade reflected how well I did teaching it. I think I could have done a lot better. Some of the class management strategies I had, pretty much when I raise my hand up, that means I'm talking, so you stop. And when I blow my whistle once, that means stop, look, and listen. And when I hit the whistle twice, that means keep on playing.